Okay, so we are just doing more practice with exponent rules here. And again, kind of combining all of them, negative exponent rules, power of a power, all sorts of things. So again, on these, I would encourage you to try them before watching the solutions. All right, anyways, this one, there's a few ways to start, but my gut reaction is this -3 just makes the whole thing flip. So I would probably just rewrite the question flipped, and then we'd have a positive exponent. Not that you'd have to start that way, but that's probably where I'd go. Okay, and then from here, this is an x to the fourth and an x to the first. So the rule there is you subtract them. It's sort of like you have 3 more x's on the top than you do on the bottom. Okay, so that cleans it up a little bit more because you kind of canceled out some x's. Okay, and now this is the sort of like a power on the outside, and it gets distributed to all the parts. So we'll end up with x cubed on top. And then the bottom we have 3 cubed and y squared, which is now cubed. Okay, so that leaves us with x to the 9th on the top, power of a power. And then 3 cubed is 27, and then power of a power here again is y to the 6th. So that cleans up to be x to the 9th over 27, y to the 6th. Okay, one more. This looks kind of like a monster again, but just pick apart and try to make it simpler one step at a time. Okay, and pause the video and then I'll go through it. Okay, so where the exponent is in relation to the parentheses definitely matters. So like in here, these parentheses don't really matter too much. Just this square is just for the m, versus like on the bottom here, this third power is going to apply to both of these because it's sort of on the outside. Okay, so I'm not even sure where I would start on here, I guess. Maybe my gut would be to take, maybe I should make this a little bit bigger fraction line here. I would maybe take the top and then just do 4 times 3 is just 12. And then, you know, the m to the 2nd and the n to the 5th, we really can't combine those. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay, and then on the bottom, what do we want to do? Let's leave the negative exponent alone for the moment. Okay, and then this 3 means we have that mn, negative mn, 3 times. Okay, so what that's going to look like, just this little piece right there, we're going to have a negative because 2 of the negatives will kind of like pair up and cancel, make a plus when you multiply, but then we have 1 extra. So we have a negative there, and then m times m times m is m cubed, and then n times n times n is n cubed. Okay, sorry for the bad handwriting here. All right, and then now, I don't know, let's move up the negative exponent next, and maybe, yeah, let's just do that. Let's move that up. So now we have 12, m squared we already had. Now we have an m3 up there, and 5. And then on the bottom, we've got that 2 left. And then in the other parenthesis, there's a negative m cubed n cubed. Okay. And now we just keep rocking. Now the 12 and the 2, that will divide to be a 6. And then, actually, oh shoot, never mind. Let's go back a step. This is actually going to, this negative 1 will combine with the negative 2, sorry, with the 2 to multiply to negative 2. So on the bottom, we really have a negative 2 there. So, let's see. Okay, so make that negative 2, and then m squared m cubed is m to the 5th. N to the 5th. And then we still have the m cubed n cubed here. Okay, now it's finally coming together. From here, now divide 12 and negative 2, so that gives us negative 6. And then m to the 5th and m cubed, that becomes an m squared. And then n to the 5th and n cubed, that becomes an n squared also, because you subtract 5 minus 3 and 5 minus 3. Okay, and I think that should finally be it. Okay, so I rewrote it there. It got really bad handwriting, so I rewrote it. Hopefully that makes it a little clearer. Okay, maybe one final one for this lesson, because this one's a little bit different. But again, I would just go step by step, right? And again, pause the video and try it first. Okay, so my first thought here would be to distribute this power of 3 in here. So that would give us like 2 cubed or 8, right? That's a little 2 cubed right there. And then we'd have x cubed, and then we'd have a power of a power there. So that would be y to the 6th. Okay, so distribute that cube in there. Okay, and now we can multiply the 8 and the 4. That's 32. And then add the exponents here. So x3, and that's x1, so that becomes x4. And then y6 and y-2 become y to the 4th. Okay, and that's it. We don't have any more negative exponents, so we are all done there. Okay, I think that is it. Thank you for watching.